In this video, I'm going to solve 3 questions from the chapter probability. Let's see the first one. In this question, it says Savita and Hamida are friends. What is the probability that both will have, number one, different birthdays, number two, same birthday? And here we have to ignore the leap year. That means we'll have 365 days. Now, as you know that in a year, ignoring the non-leap year, there are 365 days, and there will be one such day when their birthday will coincide. So if I say that the probability in this case, well, I'm doing the second part here. That is having the same birthday. I'm doing this one. So you should say that there is one such day when their birthday will coincide and out of 365. So we'll say that the answer for the first part is this, sorry, second part. Now, as I check the next one, having different birthdays. So different birthday, for that, we are going to use this idea that sum of occurrence of an event and not occurrence of an event. So what we know that sum of all elementary events of a probability is 1. Then if I say that if the probability of happening that event is 1, then probability of not happening that event is 1 minus probability of happening that event. So I'll say that P naught, that means having different birthday, that means it's not same birthday. So P naught E, right? It should be P naught E, which you may write as P complement, is equal to 1 minus PE, which is 1 over 365. So 1 minus 365 is 364 over 365. So we'll say that the answer for the first part is this. Now we have more questions. Let's take those questions also. Now check for the second one. It says the probability of selecting a rotten apple randomly from a heap of 900 apples is 0.18. What is the number of rotten apples? Right. So what we are going to do is to take the number of rotten apples. I'm going to take the number of rotten apples as say X. And if I ask you what is the probability of getting a rotten apple, then you should say that there are X number of rotten apples and total of 900, right? That should be the probability of getting a rotten apple, and whose probability is already given to us as 0.018. So using this cross multiplication, that multiplied by 900. So 9 into 9, 81. 81 into 2, that's 2, 162. So we can say that there are, right, what I did, I eliminated the zeros and decimal, and then we have multiplied this. So X comes out to be how much? The X is what? X here is the number of rotten apples. So we got the number of rotten apples as 162. Now we have one more question. Check for the third question. It says in a family of 3 children, calculate the probability of having at least one boy. At least one boy here means either one boy or more than one boy. Let's say if I say the boy in this case and girl here. So if I ask you that if there is no boy, then there will be all 3 are girls. If there is one boy, then the remaining 2 are girls. And if there are 2 boys, then the girls number is 1. Could be 3 boys, then in that case, no girl. Now, what we have to find out is at least one boy. So at least one means what? Can be 1, 2, or 3 boys. At least once means either 1 boy, 2 boy, or 3 boy. So what are the favorable? These are the favorable event if I mark. These are the favorable event here. So we can say out of the 4 such pairing can be made, the probability favorable one is 3, right? 3 of them. So we'll say that in this case, the probability, say PE, is 3 over 4. Right. So this is what the answer for the third part.